We're in a major metropolitan area. It is extremely competitive, and it's only getting more competitive.
Spencer Ferguson with Mr. Rooter Plumbing of the Oakland and San Francisco Bay Area.
And Erika Ferguson, also with Oakland and San Francisco Bay Area.
I've been doing plumbing my entire life, fourth generation plumber, very proud of that. I got into this business in 2018 after working for my parents for 15 years. Eric and I have been married quite a long time. And the two of us had the opportunity to purchase the business from my parents, which we did. And it's been quite a journey ever since then. Flash forward 8 years to today, we've grown the business significantly. And marketing has changed a lot since when we first bought the business all the way up until today, that's for sure.
We first heard of Scorpion when we bought the business. We were Scorpion customers doing mostly just PPC. And then when Spencer and I took over, we engaged with other services, social media and LSAs, which were new at the time. And then we made some changes after several years, and we've been hearing about Scorpion from other franchises during the last, I would say, 6 months or so. That's been piquing our interest. We came back to Scorpion because we feel like they're going to be a really strong partner in managing all of the many, many different pieces of marketing. There's so many levers and things to be changing constantly and keeping an eye on and calculating ROIs and where do I spend my money? Where do I put it? It's sometimes this guessing game that I don't really want to play anymore. I have a lot of other things on my plate, and taking that off my plate and having someone partner with me to monitor it all with the latest technology and the latest AI capabilities and integrations is, to me, something that I'm really looking forward to. The data is all in there. We know who our customers are, who spends what, and to have a company that can read that information and leverage it is game-changing. That's my goal, because if you have that information, you want to use it. And I don't want to sit there pulling reports in ServiceTitan trying to figure out who my key customers are, who's spending money. If we can do this together and you can help me get there.
Yeah, it seems like the technology that Scorpion has brought to us, reading their dashboard and seeing all this information come through is leaps and bounds ahead of other companies. We did interview multiple vendors. And it did seem like you guys clearly had the technology down in a much better way than everybody else, especially with the ServiceTitan integration. I do understand it's been opened up to other companies. You guys, it seems like, had a head start. And maybe other people will catch up and be just as great, but it seems like right now Scorpion is where we need it to be.
So you do have the private equity companies and consolidations of companies. It's happening rapidly. And so we've seen dramatic changes in the last 12 months. So keeping an eye on all the different channels and where these leads are coming from. Are they good leads? Are they price shoppers? It's like a headache. I cannot keep up with it.
And quantity of leads versus quality of leads. There's different strategies because those are two different things. And it's really difficult to find that balance, especially with the costs. So we're looking forward to hopefully have a much better understanding of ROAS and where it's being spent and what's happening, for our benefit.
Yes, we had a conversation one time with a vendor where we were like, I'm telling him I need jobs. I need the phone to ring. I need leads. And he's like, well, we're working on the low cost per lead. And I was like, that's not my goal. My goal is I will pay whatever other people, like if my competitors are paying more, I need to know this and I need to be paying what's competitive in the market. So I got to keep a read on it. I need leads. I need jobs, not low cost, cheap leads that don't take me anywhere. So finding the right leads, the right customers, the right time is what we're after. Cheap leads are not the ones we necessarily want. So it makes it look like I get you 100 leads, but if they're not the right customer for us, we can't convert in the way that we want to with the job average that we know we can achieve. And so quality lead becomes a much better way of grading our success with our marketing agencies.
I was getting personally, as the non-marketing guy, I would sit in the meetings with Erika, but we had so many meetings with so many different vendors. So I also like bring everything into the one umbrella. Let's have one meeting. Let's have one team. Let's get on the same page. Let's have the same goals. And that's what I'm really looking forward to with Scorpion. And some of the meetings we've had already have been really great. It seems like the vendor Scorpion is really working for us. And that already, just in a couple of meetings that we've had, I've been able to feel that. And it has been different from some of our other vendor meetings. So that's important to me.
Sam was our favorite rep or I don't know what his title was at Scorpion pretty much since day one. We always enjoyed working with him, always easy to talk to. We've been watching his family grow over the years, and he's been watching our family grow and change. And so it's great.
I remember,
get back with him. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I remember when Sam had his first child, and we sent him a Mr. Rooter onesie. That's the kind of connection that like Sam and us had. We just loved working with this guy, and he was there for us, and he was fighting for us. He left. He was too good at his job, so he got pulled up. He got pulled up in the ranks. We had some other, I don't know what the term is, vendor support, customer success support. I don't know what it is. So Sam gets pulled up. We get some other people. We went through a couple of those. We never really liked them. We felt like they weren't working for us in our business. It seems like Scorpion was actually having a little bit of a hard time during that era. I think there's some massive growth. I think they kind of lost themselves. We weren't getting the best support that we needed. So we left Scorpion. Only until recently. We left Scorpion for 3 years, I think, 3 or 4 years. So we came back. It seems like Scorpion has found themselves. We've talked to a lot of other Mr. Rooter owners that are using them. Sounds like they're having some good success. They're really appreciating what Scorpion's doing. They're digging the technology. So as we were looking for a new partner again, certainly we talked to Scorpion. They had a great team. They were able to clearly show us what their vision was with their technology and how it can help us. And that seemed very clear to them. And they were able to make someone like me understand that. And that makes me feel good. That brings confidence for me in their team. So we reached out to Scorpion. Sam came back. And it was great to have Sam come back. And Sam has been completely involved with getting us on board. He's been in our first few meetings. So it was just really great to reconnect with Sam and the guys that he's got on, I don't know if you call it your VIP team, the white glove team, whatever it is. It seems like they've assembled a really great team. So I'm pretty stoked right now. So I'm excited.
I think what made us see that Scorpion had shifted was really the integration with ServiceTitan, the dashboard, where everything's centralized, we can see, and then the use of AI to do the call summaries and scoring, because I can do a quick glance and see what's working and what's not working. Call scoring is really crucial. There's so much opportunity there to get information out of each and every call without having to listen to it quickly is crucial to my day, to keep our business going, keep my tabs on the rest of our staff, make sure we're getting the most out of every call. I'm working on learning the dashboard still, so understanding how to read what's coming in and understand what the grading system is, and I'm still kind of learning, but being able to see a call that's green and not red, and that it's a 10 and not a 5 or a 0, I know I can see immediately these are good calls coming in, and I'm feeling good about my day. Yeah. Some of the stuff I'm finding really helpful right now is the mobile app. It's on my phone, it's super accessible. I get alerts. I can turn them on and off if there's too many alerts. But right now, I've got all the alerts on just to see what's coming in and what's going on. So the mobile app has made it really easy for me. And then the dashboard, being able to switch between calls and leads and messaging and keep tabs on all the different forms of communication, because there's a lot coming from different channels constantly. People are web chatting, they're calling on the telephone, they're submitting on website form requests. And so we're constantly getting emails, and even Spencer's like, did someone answer that? Did we know, where did it come from? And so now we have a place where everything is centralized and we can see all the calls, all the messaging, the reviews, and make sure everything is taken care of.
I think another piece of technology I'm looking forward to see working for us as marketing has gotten so expensive is sort of AI's dynamic read and integration with our schedule. So what is on our schedule today? Are we slammed? Are we full? The technology is going to know that. They're going to pare down our spending now. There's nothing worse than spending money on a lead and you have to tell them you can't get out there in the time that they need, and they call somebody else and you just, that money's gone. So I'm hoping that can control some of that. And then when it sees that, hey, the board is slow, we're down, we're going to increase that spending, because that's what I need to do. Previously, we're looking at that. We're making our own decisions on that. We're calling our vendors, hey, let's turn up these things. Let's push these knobs. Let's do something. Let's spend some more money. Oh, hey, we're busy. Why don't we turn it down? But if that gets away from us now, well, we're losing those leads and that cost for that lead.
Well, I'm excited about working with Scorpion and the Marketing Pro aspect of ServiceTitan, because I think there's a lot of power in there. And there's a lot of different setups you can go for. And I don't always have the time to sit down and dive into that. Next thing I know, it's 5 hours later. So to have a team that is experienced in that, knows how to set these campaigns up easily, has new and fresh ideas, has new and fresh creative to go along with the Marketing Pro campaigns, I'm really looking forward to that. I think the onboarding process has been super smooth. I've been very pleased with everything. The accounts have been linked and set up somehow magically. I don't know how it's done, but there's a lot of things in the internet that I don't get.
Yeah, the team made it pretty easy. Yeah, it's pretty super easy to onboard. Once Sam got us in, the team popped in and we sent them some stuff. We communicated with our previous vendors to make sure things could get switched over. And then bang, we had our first meeting with the whole team on the Zoom call. We spent an hour and we reviewed everything, made sure everything looked right, started working on the dashboard. The dashboard's still something we're working on digesting and understanding that. But it couldn't have been actually more simple.
Well, learning about AI and the ways that it can incorporate into our business is already overwhelming. And as far as I understand, it's coming faster and faster than we expect. And it's going to change the way we do business rapidly. And so I'm excited to work with a partner that can stay ahead of AI and understand its capabilities and its and how to implement it into our business in a successful way. And so having Scorpion on our team will keep us at the cutting edge of that technology.
And that's the technology that's going to sift through and tell us, yeah, this is the right lead channel. These lead channels are working. Let's put money there. Let's shift it over. Hey, this isn't working so well. Maybe we can shift some stuff this way. And it can be very fluid through the use of AI in kind of real time. With what's actually happening with the business today and yesterday and what it's going to look like tomorrow. And that seems pretty powerful. Working with the white glove team or the VIP team, everybody shows up on this call. It's this whole team. And they seem to be very focused on my business, what's happening now, what they can do to help us. And it seems, super genuine, first of all. So I really appreciate the folks that are on this call. They've got a clear path and vision. It seems like they definitely know what they're doing. And it seems like they're doing it for our business specifically. And it seems like they get what we're doing. They understand our goals. They know where we want to go. And it seems like we're all on board. And that feels good. What I would tell somebody if they're looking at Scorpion is I would say they've got some technology that seems to be working. It seems like they understand their technology, because I feel like I've also worked with vendors that could not help me understand their technology, and I don't have the clarity in it, I don't feel good. So I feel like they understand the technology and how it works, because I'm going to need them to make that work. That's why I've hired Scorpion, is make your technology work for me. That's why I'm going to pay you guys the big bucks, because we can't do it well. We don't have the wherewithal to manage it well. You got to stay on top of it. It's so difficult. There's so much going on and it's changing so fast. So technology seems like it's where it needs to be. I think you should at least take a look at it, see if it looks like it can work for you. I'm a third generation plumbing business owner in our family, the second generation to take on this Mr. Rooter. And I've got our next generation, our kids, 2 boys, they're in the business with us. What we have now is my parents have built this legacy that I'm honored to take on and carry forward. We want to do that well. We want to leave that to our kids if they desire to jump into this mess of owning a plumbing company, because it has been good to our family, and so it means a lot to our family. We're very proud of what we've built. I'm very proud of my parents and what they've done, and honored to be part of that legacy. So we put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this business since we've taken it over back in 2018. We don't want to see that flounder. We want to see that prosper and thrive and grow, and you got to have the right vendors and partners working with you to make sure that happens. So we are very picky about the vendors that we choose to work with, because we don't want to go down. We want to keep growing, and
I think we also have a lot of customers that are relying on us. They've been using Mr. Rooter since 1998. We're been established name in the community, and we want to keep serving our community and being a partner. Oh, our team is the best. We've got a great staff back at home that work so hard for us. They're loyal, they're enthusiastic, they always want to learn new things. And we love watching their families grow. And as long as we all have to go to work and make money. We all have bills to pay. So if you're going to have to go to work, you might as well enjoy being with the people you work with. And I think that we really do. I think we've got a good family vibe. And we all look out for each other.
Being around the right people is hugely important, because you can't do this kind of stuff alone. So surround yourself with smarter people than you. It's what I try to do, right? So I think that can be a winning formula. Find people smarter than you. Surround yourself with good people who want to do the right thing. And I think that could, help you win. Working alongside Erika is tremendous. It can sometimes be tough. We've been married 24 years. I think that's actually allowed us ample time. I think we know when to turn it off at home. We know when not to have business conversations. But at the same time at home, it feels really good to be able to get something off the chest. Let's work through this problem, because these things weigh on you. There are sleepless nights. So it's great. But then Erika is just so amazing at what she does. Our company does not thrive without Erika in this business. She is definitely, she has her fingers on the pulse. She lets me know when I need to do some things differently, when I need to do things faster or change doing what I'm doing. And it's great. And she can be very honest with me in a way that nobody else could. So yeah, she's an amazing partner.
Working with your partner that you love and enjoy spending time with is amazing. Spencer is a 100-mile-an-hour steam train all day long, never stops talking. He's going. So it is hard to keep up with him. But I enjoy watching him work. He loves plumbing. He loves customers. He loves taking care of people. He loves making things work and making things happen. And it's exciting to watch the energy that he brings every single day. And trying to keep up with that is often my goal.
Feels very good to hear that.